While medical professionals already wear a protective face mask every day, many of us are finding that we're suddenly in the same boat where we're wearing a protective face mask when we're out in public. And I've been getting a lot of messages from you all about the changes that you're seeing in your skin from wearing a protective mask. This can range from dryness or irritation, sometimes new breakouts in the area. So I kind of want to address this and come up with some workable solutions to keep us safe and also keep our skin glowing. If you're noticing an increase in acne breakouts, especially in the areas where your protective mask hits the skin, this is due to a type of acne that we call acne mechanica. Now, unlike traditional acne, acne mechanica is really triggered by friction. So this would be very similar to if you've ever experienced breakouts on your back where your sports bra hits. And as you can imagine, this increased friction on the skin can lead to a lot of irritation and inflammation, especially if you already have sensitive skin. On top of that, some of the materials that are used to make these protective masks have absorbent properties, which means that it's going to rob all the moisture from your skin, including your natural oil production, any water moisture in the skin, and even the creams and lotions that you put on top to hydrate the skin. This is why these masks are leading to so much dehydration and dryness on the face. So how do we mitigate these skin concerns and still make sure that we're well protected? So first, if you're just going to the grocery store and are going to be wearing a mask for a short amount of time, I would actually advise you to stay very steady with your regular regimen. Sometimes making changes can cause more harm than good. But if you're finding that you're having to be in a mask most days all day long, here are some simple steps that you can implement right away to help. So first, if you tend to wear some sort of treatment serum during the daytime that has exfoliating properties like our clarifying serum, we may want to change that to nighttime so that way in the day you simply have your moisturizers on your skin, keeping the skin happy and hydrated. Second, we can also consider putting a thin layer of Vaseline petroleum jelly on top of your sunscreen, and what this is going to do is help to trap in the water moisture so that the skin doesn't get too dry, but it also will help to reduce friction on the skin, which leads to a lot of irritation. And lastly, the most important thing is to make sure you keep it clean, meaning that you really want to make sure you do a skin routine pretty closely before you put your facial mask on. And then because the breath and humidity and friction causes a lot of trouble, doing a post-workout regimen when you remove the mask or when you get home from work is going to also help to keep the skin more hydrated, happy, and breakout free. And if you are dealing with a lot of new breakouts, let's spot treat these breakouts instead of trying to increase any kind of acne medicine, because that could just lead to more inflammation and dryness all over. So my favorite way to spot treat is with our pink potion. And lastly, if you're finding that your skin is having a massive meltdown due to all of this, always feel free to reach out to me. If you're an existing client, let's do a check-in. But if you're new, let's start with that consultation and we'll come up with the perfect game plan to help get you through.